Hey, welcome back to RamZland. Today I want to share with you the single displacement redox reaction involving magnesium and steam. Check this out. All I'm using for this investigation is a test tube, my Bunsen burner, my dropper and some water, some magnesium powder or magnesium ribbon. I'm not sure which one I'll use, my spoon, and a little bit of wool. Start by adding a little bit of wool to the bottom of your test tube and saturate that wool with a little bit of water that you're going to bring to a boil. Okay, for this next step, I'm going to use magnesium ribbon. And I'm just going to wrap it very tightly around the smaller test tube so I can fit it in my larger test tube. Just a little bit of magnesium. Do just fine. So I can fit this coil inside of it. I'm just going to slide it off like that, and I'm going to slide it into my other test tube. Okay, once your magnesium ribbon is in the middle of the test tube, you can put on your stopper that has the pipette attached to it, and that will act as a jet for the hydrogen gas that's going to be displaced in this reaction. Okay, we're ready to start our reaction. I'm going to use my Bunsen burner to warm up the magnesium. When it starts to spark or glow, then I'll start to evaporate the water in the wool, and some of that steam will react with the magnesium because it's going to burn so vigorously it's going to rip the oxygen right from the steam, and it'll displace hydrogen gas out the jet. Check this out. There it goes. As hydrogen gas starts to come out the end, we could ignite it. We get a nice jet. Right now, that magnesium is actually tearing oxygen atoms right off the steam and displacing hydrogen gas. Definitely want to take a look at the product that we made here. This is magnesium oxide, which is different than if you just put magnesium in cold water. You get magnesium hydroxide. But at this high temperature, you create that white powder, which is magnesium oxide. And of course, we displaced hydrogen gas that we ignited outside the jet. So what's going on in this amazing single displacement redox reaction is you start out with your reactants, magnesium, Mg, and your steam, which is of course water molecules, H2O. And as you heat up that magnesium and you evaporate that water into steam, they react to make magnesium oxide. That's the product MgO. That was the white powder that you saw in the test tube. And H2 is your hydrogen gas that's displaced out the jet that we ignited with the lighter. Now this is also a reduction oxidation reaction. You're oxidizing the magnesium, but you're reducing the hydrogen as it's displaced out the jet in this amazing exothermic reaction. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's edition of RamZland, and I'll see you next time.